lot of clients tell me that they went with me or with us because we're educating them in the process, and when they were working with another lender, they just didn't have that information.
What's up, friends? Keith Collins, Moving Mortgage. Hey, today I want to talk about recessions. Like, what is it and how would it potentially affect housing? I get a lot of clients right now, even weekly, asking me about recessions. And it sounds like a really bad word, so I think it's time that we shoot a video. A recession simply is 2 quarters, 6 months of the economy slowing, not growing. And the economy's grown for like a decade. So at some point in time, we have to have a recession. Like the stuff that people buy, right? Their cars, their couches, their clothes, like it's got a shelf life. It's gonna last for a period of time. And we've been buying stuff for so long that it's been spurring the economy on. But they're just gonna stop buying that stuff because the car lasts for a while. And when that happens, the economy's gonna simply slow down. People have fresh in their minds 2008, 2009, 2010, as I do, and that was a housing related crisis. Like that was a crisis that occurred because we had an issue with housing. A recession is much different. So let's look at these charts. I want to point a few things out. Home prices dropped 20% in 2008. Out of the last 5 recessions, as you can see here, in only 2 did housing prices drop nationally. And really, only in 2008 did we see a significant drop in housing, over 20%. In fact, in the early 80s, prices actually went up during those recessions. So here's the deal. When you have a recession, interest rates typically drop. And when interest rates drop, 2 things occur. First, people refinance. They build savings and a cash cushion for future spending. But also, lower interest rates act as a steroid to the market to boost home prices, making homes more affordable. So if you want to buy a home with a 1% lower interest rate, all of a sudden that housing payment is $200-300 cheaper on a $400,000 home. That stimulates the market, makes it easier for people to get into the market, and makes it easier for first-time home buyers to jump in, which then causes people to sell and then rebuy. Look at the SAC area, it's services and government. We're insulated from things like big oil. So if there are issues with big oil, we're not going to lose a lot of jobs because, again, we're services and government. We will see a recession and it may impact pockets around the country, but I don't necessarily think it's going to significantly impact Sacramento housing. Now, I had a client say, hey, I'm thinking about buying, but I might sell in 2 years. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's the right decision because you have to factor in selling costs. Now, if we have a healthy, stable real estate market in the Sacramento area in which homes appreciate, let's just say 3 to 4% a year, in 2 years, you have selling costs, which could be 5 to 7%. So in that scenario, I don't know if we necessarily make any money. Housing is an investment that pays dividends over time. It's a get-rich-slow strategy. So if you're buying a primary residence in the Sacramento area with the idea that you're going to be in it for a while, you'll do fine over time. All those people that bought in 2008 and then in 2009 were like, I'm an idiot, my home just dropped and I've lost a ton of money, now are doing just fine because they held on, because housing will rebound and always does well over time. So don't let the negative news cycle bother you. If you have any questions, I'd love to chat more. It's Keith Collins, Moving Mortgage. Have a blessed day.